Hey guys, so I may do this video in parts. I just wanted to start somewhere, and I wanted to kind of talk about things that contribute to my anxiety issues. I'm starting to learn that control is a big issue for me. I often get, well, let me rephrase that. I notice that if a little thing, like even something small, is out of my control, I start to feel that pounding in my chest where you're having an anxiety issue. Maybe not an attack yet, maybe just something small that may grow. And I want to get better at that because I do feel like in this world there's a lot of stuff that we can't control. I can't control other people. I can't control my kids. I can guide them. I can help them make the right choices, but I can't always control the things that they do and the things that they say. And I noticed this a lot with Logan. He lately has been really struggling at school, and it's not what you'd think. It doesn't have anything to do really with his grades. He's one of the smartest kids I've ever come across, and I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. He's brilliant. Even his teacher will say he's the smartest kid. But my point with all of that is he's good with school on that side, but social relationships can sometimes turn into an issue, and I think it has a lot to do with the lack of control. And him and I are very similar in that way. If he can't control a situation with a friend, or if he can't control his own things that he gets to do and say, like, for example, this is the third time recently that he has been suspended from school. It kills me because I never was suspended, so I don't know how that feels as the person that is being suspended. But I do know, as the mother, that you feel almost guilty and maybe even a little bit of betrayal, but I can't control the situation. Excuse me. So, for example, the reason why he got suspended, I'm just going to be an open book here. Logan likes to draw. He loves to draw fantasy stuff, like fighting, but the fighting is against, mythical things like zombies or, dragons or stuff like that, and what he did was he drew a picture of himself shooting with a gun another student. And I say student because he labeled the student. He put the name of the student above the drawing of the student. I was in shock because this is the second time we've had issues about guns in general. Not that he intends it that way. He doesn't understand that in the world there's a lot of issues with guns and violence in general, and his little brain doesn't comprehend that a teacher or even students can see that as a threat. When I asked him about it and confronted him, he said he was drawing the student as a zombie and he was trying to defeat the zombie. He's 10. I get that that was something to him that just, he didn't see it as what the teacher saw. So, of course, these kinds of things contribute to my anxiety and lack of control. And my purpose for this video is to talk about lack of control, lack of being able to get a handle on a situation so that I can feel safe. I can feel like I can proceed and not have any issues. But the day that he got suspended, the school calls me, and they always call me during the day while I'm at work, and it causes an issue because if I'm at work and I hear this kind of news, I've lost control. I've lost control of a situation I cannot do anything about. And so I was upset, and it affects me at work. And, you know, we had a few issues this last week with Logan and school and these kinds of things. And I won't delve into everything like deep with him and his situation, but I will say that I see a lot of what I'm talking about in Logan, and I see that this is something maybe I could get a handle on early in his life. I don't feel like I had these same issues when I was his age. I feel like they developed over time, especially after I had kids. I make these videos and it's kind of live and as I go, because I'm not all that like interested in editing and making it like perfect, you know. I mean, I do want you guys to feel like this is a safe space to just like listen to maybe issues that you relate with. I mean, a lot of people can, and I want to be open and honest with everybody about, you know, with my friends and my family about my personal mental health struggles, because I feel like one of the best things that you can do as a person that struggles with a mental health issue is to talk about it. And talking about it, even like open to YouTube and the public and friends and family, I feel like maybe somebody out there might feel a little bit of relating, like, this is something that I relate to. Okay, cool. Like, let's talk about it. I want to make another part about this issue in particular, about control. I haven't said everything that I want to say, but I wanted to touch on it a little bit just to start, because I do feel like it's one of the biggest things that contributes to anxiety for me. And things can build up, things can stack, and it's almost like Jenga, in my opinion. I'm stacking all of these things in my life, and when one of them goes wrong and I pull out that piece and it's wrong, the whole tower topples, and I'm absolutely just out of control, lost, irritated, all of the emotions that a person feels when they're frustrated hit me at once. And I think that's what will cause an anxiety attack for me. It might be different for you all. But I wanted to throw out that example to start talking about it. And I'm going to post this video for YouTube. I'm going to see if I can post it on Facebook. It's 10 minutes long at this point, so we'll see. But I want feedback as much as anybody can, just to kind of like, let's talk. Let's talk about what triggers your mental health issues. What does it come down to that you feel when you lose it, or when you feel so lost that anxiety and depression hit you all at once? Anyway, this is part 1. I don't know exactly when I'll be able to make part 2, but I wanted to start here and open up discussion. And if you watched all of this, I thank you for listening to me and paying attention to my openness with anxiety. Thanks, guys.